Of course, review na po ninyo no, yung nilalaman nung pre-trial brief ng kampo ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Now, ang question is, nakita po na yun nga po, the witnesses na parang ang gusto lang ay sirain yung credibility ng mga witnesses na ipipresent ng prosecution. Kayo po ba'y umaasa na somehow pagdating ng trial ipapakilala or i-explain ng company VP yung mga facts po?
Well, una, yung kanyang pre-trial brief, no? Kaya sinasabi natin it's less insulting. Medyo makapal, pero tingnan talagang substantive na controverting evidence. It's purely general denial, and basically ang nakasasaad doon sa kanilang pre-trial brief ay pag-question mo ang proseso, which basically it's what the narrative of the defense from the very start, no? Wala silang naipresenta na substantive controverting evidence na explaining kung bakit itong allegation na to ay dito na kumbaga hindi siya tama, apart from denying it, but explaining. Una, ang tanong ng gusto ng malaman ng taong bayan, saan napunta yung pera pagdating sa pag-utilize ng confidential funds? Ano yung explanation doon sa mga hindi may paliwanag na pera at property sa kanyang salin, na hindi tugma doon sa kanyang income, at the same time, hindi nagre-reflect sa kanyang salin? Ano nga kanilang may paliwanag sa mga sinasabing nakatanggap ng mga pera or na sa mga bribery, no? Doon sa mga gasyo. Itong mga officials to nung siya ay nakaupong secretary ng Department of Education ng mga pera. So these are the questions that I think not only the court deserves to know an explanation, but even the general public. So wala doon hindi doon naka-narrate. It's more on pure denial or general denial and even questioning the process, which in this case parang hindi na siya kumbaga hindi na siya right way of attacking the evidence of the prosecution, because it has already been resolved. The court has already convened as an impeachment court. I mean, the Senate has already convened as an impeachment court. Maganda sana kung meron silang maipapresenta na mga witnesses na magpapatunay kumbaga na sila si Cocoy Villamin, sila si Mary Grace Piatos. Pero yung gusto nating malaman, kung meron silang pwedeng mai-produce na mga witnesses, sasabihin sila mismo yung pumima doon. Pero naging acknowledgement receipts sa magpanglugar pareho kanila, pero hindi to so supposedly questions that the public and the Senate court deserve clarification.
Its answers. So kung tunuglat na ang pre-trial brief, what more can we expect during the trial proper? No, tama nga po yung nakalagay no na it's just mere denials at ang basis for the summoning of witnesses or even presenting documentary evidence is a general to rebut the allegations in the articles of impeachment. Wala pong pagdedetalye kung bakit po ini-introduce yung evidence na to, kung bakit ini-introduce yung witness na to. Kung ako po, possibly judge or even law school professor, no, i-check ko yan, no, i-correct ko yung ganong klaseng format. So sa atin, this is clearly hindi na naman pagseseryoso sa proseso. Kasi kung sineseryoso yung proseso, dapat binibigay na yung mga sagot na matagal lang hinihingi ng taong bayan. Which is, sino nga ba si Mary Grace Piatos? I'll provide evidence to predict yung certification ng PSA na sa records nila, walang Mary Grace Piatos. No other than ipakita niyo kung sino siya. Kung wala pong ganon na makita tayo sa pre-trial brief, baka hindi natin makita ito sa mismong trial proper. So nonetheless, both parties have the right to submit further as necessary. Supposedly, nilatag na po yan lahat during pre-trial briefs and pre-trial, wala tayong nakikita ganon. So, mas mapatsyag, mas tiyasa
Sa pre-trial conference po.
ayon sa rules, the party and or their author is required to attend the pre-trial conference. At meron pong certification or SPA na nilabas yung kanyang defense team that yung Fortuna Narvasa is authorized to show up in the pre-trial conference and even on the days that the trial proper will continue. Bakit po? Ito po'y dahil ilang taon na pong hindi nasasagot yung mga tanong ng taong bayan. And any further evasion is going to be another day, another week, another year of denial of justice. Ayaw na natin ng ganon.
Well, una, it speaks about how serious she facing these allegations. The presence is important Although nandun naman sa Senate rules na hindi naman kinakailangan, But in the regular court proceedings, talagang kinakailangan yung respondent na umappear, Why? Because number one, ito ang it will be an historic impeachment trial. Nowhere in the Philippine history have we experienced na second highest official in the land faces serious allegations, culpable violations of the Constitution, which constitute impeachable offense. If that is so serious to her, I believe it speaks about leadership and the character and office that she represents. I think it would be proper and would be more attuned to the demand of the people that she appears in the pre-trial conference to display her seriousness and her attempt really to face the charges and also to show na wala siyang tinatago at wala siyang kinakatakutan. This is a direct opposite of what we have heard in the previous months, that she will appear in the proper forum, which now is the impeachment court, and she even intimated to the public that there will be bloodbath. So it's the exact opposite of what we are seeing right now. Para sa amin, para sa taong bayan, mas magiging tapat yung kanyang sinasabi na wala siyang kasalanan kung may pakita niya na siya mismo ang humarap sa impeachment court. In this case, in the pre-trial court.